Welcome to day 2 of my 12 Days of Christmas challenge. Today I'm going to switch wings and select my left winger. Once again, this was a very easy selection to make, which isn't a slight on the guys who missed out, but more a reflection on just how good this guy has been. Shortlist included some excellent players. Having watched a lot of Premier League football in my youth, I have to mention Ryan Giggs. Giggs' career pretty much went parallel with my time of watching football. He began just as I was starting to watch and he played right through until 2014. He won it all, and while I wasn't a Manchester United fan, his talent was undeniable. One of my favourite aspects of his career was as he began to lose pace, his game evolved and he was as influential in the middle as he had been on the wing. Another excellent player I've enjoyed is Franck Ribery. Ribery's early career saw him go between a number of French clubs before he had a spell with Galatasaray. He landed at Marseille in 2005, where his performances earned him a move to Bayern, where he took up a spot in the left wing opposite Robben, and the pair were exceptional on a good Bayern team. He won 9 league titles and was also part of the Bayern side that won the treble in 2013. Perhaps the closest to breaking into my team but just missing out is Neymar. I'm a massive fan of the Brazilian despite him leaving Barcelona in the way that he did. He's another of the small band of players in the modern game that I would consider to be unconventional. He's at his best when he's running at people and playing in the same way he would have with his friends back in Brazil when he was growing up. It could easily frustrate his managers, but from a fan perspective, he's exactly the type of player that puts bums on seats. There's little doubt that each of those three were or are excellent players, but there wasn't much competition for this place really, and it simply has to be Cristiano Ronaldo. I've made little secret of the fact that I don't like Ronaldo. His clubs have simply ensured that, with Manchester United, Real Madrid and Juventus among the teams that I personally am not so keen on. But despite that, you can't do a team of the last 30 years and not have him in it. While I'll always have Messi as my number one, there are some things that Ronaldo is definitely the best at among the players in my era. One of those is his work rate and his ability to improve himself, which he has done his entire career. I can remember whenever he first arrived in England, he was incredibly wasteful. He would beat a defender once, but it wasn't enough for him, and he had to turn the defender inside out before putting a cross in. And stories from the time suggest that Ruud van Nistelrooy was often frustrated that the service wasn't coming early enough. It wasn't long before he adapted though, and he got smarter on the ball before evolving into a pure predator. He would often seem to be on the periphery of games before sensing some kind of opportunity, and suddenly he would be there to score a goal, usually with a run from deep. That led to him joining Real Madrid, who undoubtedly saw the best of him. In his 9 seasons in Madrid, he scored at least 60 goals twice, at least 54 times, at least 40 twice, and at least 30 once. That's a sublime record, and his time in Madrid saw him evolve as a player again. In his first few years at Madrid, he was similar in style to the player he was with United, but in the last few seasons he adapted his game to be more of a penalty box predator, and with his size and physique, he was a hard man to mark for even the best of defenders. He's continued his good form in Italy, with Juventus scoring over 80 goals already in 2.5 seasons, and it wouldn't be a surprise to see him top 100 before the season ends. Another of Ronaldo's best traits is his ability to lift those around him, and it has unsurprisingly led to a huge trophy haul. With United, he won 3 Premier Leagues, a Champions League, an FA Cup, 2 League Cups and a FIFA Club World Cup. With Real, he added 2 La Liga titles, 4 Champions Leagues, 2 Copa del Reys, 2 Spanish Super Cups, 2 UEFA Super Cups and 3 FIFA Club World Cups. Since moving to Juve, he's picked up 2 Scudettos and an Italian Super Cup. Ronaldo has been inspirational for his country, scoring 102 goals in 170 games. In those games, he's helped them win the European Championships and the UEFA Nations League. He's second only to Ali Dai of Iran, who scored 109 goals at international level, and despite the fact he's 35 years old, it would be a huge surprise if he doesn't break that record before he decides to hang up his boots. Individually, he's won multiple honours, including 5 Ballon d'Ors. He's also a 4-time winner of the European Golden Shoe, and like Messi, his CV is full of awards and records due to his performances. At 35 years old, most players would be slowing down, but Ronaldo has shown no such desire. He's still chasing history and more records, and with the work ethic and desire to be a success that he has, You wouldn't bet against him achieving much more on whatever years he has left.